Hello, everyone, and welcome to November 2023. Today, we're going to be doing an Ascension energy update where we're going to talk about some of the energies of November and different ways that we can work with some of these energies. So I'm really excited that you have landed here on this video. I am Rachael Gargan. I am an energy healer, a new earth leader, and an Ascension guide. So if you've never been here before, please make sure that you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more energy updates to come, more information on the ascension process as well. So as we move into November, I'm really seeing, especially as we're coming out of the energies of October and eclipse season, that we are really closing the book and beginning a new book or a new chapter in our life. So as we step into November 1st, we're really invited to just take a quick moment of pause. And they really want to emphasize the word quick because we're seeing a lot of momentum, movement that's going to be coming forward toward the end of this year that is going to really be setting us up for success as we get into the beginning of 2024. So with only a couple more months left of 2023, we're really kind of being invited to take a look at where we are now and what do we want to create in really, really big ways moving forward, because we're about to start a whole new season within our lives. So we want to take that quick moment of pause where we stop, we reflect, and we're like, okay, over the last 2 years, where was I? What was I doing? How have I been being? What were some of the themes and stories that came up multiple different times over the last 2 years, specifically since October, November 2021, all the way until now? And if we were to give this 2-year cycle a stamp or a label or a theme, what would that be? So what would the theme of the last 2 years be? So for many of us, this was growth. Some of us, this was chaos. Others, this was breaking down. Others, this was instability. So what was the theme? And then as we move into this new cycle and this new chapter, we're being invited to really ask ourselves, what theme do I want to create moving forward? And if we even just set this intention of creating a new theme in our lives and a new way of being. So do we want this theme to be peaceful, stability, freedom, right? More growth? What is it that you want to invite in as you move into this new chapter? And this chapter that we are starting now, they're really showing me that this is like the first page to the beginning of a new book. So as we move into 2024, what we're setting now, this energy is going to carry us forward into the beginning of next year as we kind of see some of that snowball effect of our creations come forward. So this is also that moment where we're coming into almost like a choice point at the beginning of November. I'm hearing the words funnel of success. So I'm seeing it literally like a funnel that's coming up like this. And we have a lot of expansion that is going to be coming in the future. So what theme or seed are we planting right now? Because this is what is going to grow as we move forward. So we have the potential to be planting those seeds for the funnel of success right now. And as we move through November, there is a lot of energy of like this cultivating energy, ruminating energy. And this can be a really positive energy, but this can also have a shadow side to it as well. Because if we are ruminating and obsessing over a lot of these negative things in our life, then we are going to be creating our funnel based on a very narrow outlook and based on a lot of these heavier energies. The more that we can begin to broaden our perspective and begin to bring in some of those new energies, higher energies, and we're focusing on some of the excitement in our life, what is going well in our life, and we're really cultivating new things in our life life, then this has the potential to really set us up for success and to align us with that funnel of success. So I'm really hearing that success seems to be a theme word that a lot of us are going to be playing with as we move through November. So what is success to you? This is another question that is coming up where we can sit down and say, okay, if I were to call myself successful, what does that mean to me? Because this is something that is shifting right now. Success when it comes to society is that I have a family, I have children, I have an education, I'm making money, I own a house, right? And we start to checklist all of these things that make us look successful. But what is true success? When I have peace inside of me, when I feel whole, when I am happy, when I feel like I'm in alignment with myself, right? When I'm in healthy relationships, what does real success look like? So we're being asked to actually take a look at this word success as we move into the beginning of November. Again, because what does that mean? Because we want you to be moving down your own personal funnel of success. And we need to get clear on what that is first so that we can begin to cultivate these energies within our life and begin to put momentum behind these energies so that we can create more and more and more of that for you. So this has really that potential to bring forward some really wonderful things. But if we are sitting and we are ruminating, and we are checking off a list of all of the reasons why our life sucks, all of the reasons why things are going wrong in our life, then we are going to get more of that. So we really want to be using these energies in a positive way and just being very mindful of the fact that they do have some of those shadow sides to them as well, because we are also going to have the potential to be in that obsessive kind of energy where we're obsessing, where there's that obsessive compulsiveness that is wanting to come up as we move through even into the middle of November. And as we get into the end of November, I'm actually feeling that there will be almost like a hyper energy or an anxiety energy within the collective as we move into the end of November. Some of this is coming up, and I'm hearing the words right now that I'm running out of time. Now, hear this, guys. Your guides are standing here right now, and they want me to say as clear as day, I don't know who you're chasing. Because it's like there's like this future version of us that is living out this life, and we're like trying to run to catch up because we need to get there and we feel like we're not doing it fast enough and like we're running out of time. Your guides want you to know, like, no, no, no. This is not true at all. You are actually in the perfect place, exactly where you were supposed to be, and that there is no right or wrong answers. So they want us to know this, because even if we were to quote unquote take a wrong turn, your guides are going to be there supporting you and giving little nudges along the way to get you on track to where you actually want to go. So there is a process that is unfolding for you, and you don't need to feel like you are running out of time, because you have lots of time and everything is set up for you to succeed, and you have so much more support than you could possibly imagine. So right now we're being invited to quite literally, like as I'm saying this, put a hand on your heart and breathe. Just breathe. And the messages that are coming through right now is that you are enough. You are not behind. You are not missing the boat, and that you have time. Take a breath again. This is an important message for us to know, because it's like 2023, I feel like with this acceleration that we're moving through, it's like it was like a blink of an eye. It just like flashed so quickly. And as we come to the end of November, there's a lot of potential for us to get into this anxiety energy of like, oh my goodness, 2023 is slipping through my fingers and we're almost moving into a new year. So they're also saying as well that we need to drop some of these conditionings of, this year and that year and age and time, and all of these constructs are really starting to break down right now. This is the reason why a lot of you are feeling like you're not even resonating with time anymore. You feel like time is going really quickly, or you feel like you're kind of like, oh, I feel like it's Monday, but really it's Friday, and it's just not kind of aligning and resonating with you in the same way anymore. This is normal for what we're going through. And this is as we are also breaking down some of these concepts and constructs of time, or the calendar of days, of all of these different things. So they want us to really let that go and not allow this season, right, to have that anxiety and fear that we are running out of time. And it's not like the calendar begins on the 1st of January, and if we didn't complete everything we wanted to complete by December 31st, then we failed. We need to get rid of this notion. And they're really bringing this in very clearly right now. So making sure that we are just kind of grounding into our own present moment and just saying, okay, let's just imagine, what is that book? What is the theme that I have been living and operating in over the last 2 years? I'm going to close that book. And they're saying, like, literally imagining in your mind's eye the book closing and you pulling out a brand new book. And if you were to look in it, it's empty. It has no pages filled in. And to write down the theme that you are going to be creating and co-creating with the universe over the next 2 years. But also they're saying, like, over the next season, right? The next season, the next phase of your life, of your growth, and of your evolution. So it's not even necessarily this like 2-year cycle, right, where we're fitting it in. So they really want to bring this in as we move into November, and to just let you guys know that you are doing an amazing, amazing job. And as we are moving into this new phase, we're really breaking down, again, a lot of the belief systems and conditioning that we've had around certain things. So this can be around some of the divide and self-hate and judgment that we have around ourselves. We're also breaking down a lot of codependent relationships and bringing them back into harmony. We're seeing that we are clearing out long-held ancestral lines of trauma, sexual abuse, and poverty right now, as well as we are shifting and healing a lot of things around religion. So there is so much continued healing that will be going on over the next several years. Our healing is never necessarily done. There's always going to be layers that we are going to be peeling away. So as we move into November, I have really been invited to bring forward a 5D quantum money magnet mini program for you guys, where it is going to help us be able to break down some of the conditioning we have around money and starting to align us with new levels of abundance and prosperity. So I'm really seeing this as a really big theme inside of the collective right now, as we move away from some of those old systems of how we have operated around money. So around money, there's been a lot of lack, but also as well, a lot of this doing mentality, and in that kind of mind energy, or very toxic masculine energy. As these energies are reharmonized, there is a moment of pause where you may right now be feeling like the finances are just not coming in, right? So maybe you're running your own business and you're feeling like there's been a pause. Then this program is going to be amazing for you, because it's going to help you realign with the new money system, with the heart money system, and with some of those actual energies of abundance and prosperity, and knowing your birthright and your abundance is there for you without moving into that lack mindset. So in this program, we're going to help you lift and shift out of some of those old money programs and into the new money programs. So this very well could be a program that you feel called to do. I'm going to drop the link below for you. So if you're setting that intention of one of the themes of your new life being around financial freedom, prosperity, abundance, or just a natural flow of income that feels really great, this can be an amazing resource for you to really kick off this new season with some of these tools. So hopefully you guys have gotten a lot out of this energy update. I'm so incredibly excited to start off this new season with all of you. So make sure that you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I am sending you so much love and light.